Khan on the Laal Singh Chaddha campaign that is going on social media. Actor Kangana Ranaut jumped in the controversy around Aamir Khan's upcoming film. She says all the negativity around the upcoming release is skillfully curated by the mastermind Aamir Khan ji himself. She goes on to say that a Hollywood remake would have not worked anyway, but now that this will not work, they are going to call India intolerant. So that's what Kangana Ranaut has now said. Shilpa Ratnam joining me live. Shilpa, for the uninitiated, what exactly is the controversy and what is it that Kangana said?
Well, there is a trend that is going around on social media saying boycott Laal Singh Chaddha. But to be fair, that's been happening for every film ever since Sushant Singh Rajput's demise. They are so-called warriors and others who feel there's a lot of nepotism in the industry. So a lot of these big budget tentpole releases do have these trends, coming when they're about to hit theaters. And Kangana on her part has said, in fact, alleged that it's Aamir Khan who has orchestrated this particular trend. She's suggesting, so that's a conspiracy theory, that Aamir Khan has done this trend so that if and when the film doesn't do well at the box office, he can, fall back upon this trend and say it is because of the fact that, people wanted to boycott it for various reasons. But to be fair, even before Gangubai Kathiawadi released, she had famously posted that today Papa's movie mafia daughter, Papa Ki Pari, because of her 200 crores is going to be burnt at the box office. And that film really went on to do well. So Kangana, no stranger to controversy, always weighs in on every film that releases. This is just, her having her opinion once again.
And when is the film releasing and what is it about?
Well, Laal Singh Chaddha is releasing in the first week of August, and it's a remake of Forrest Gump. They say it's a Desi adaptation. In fact, though the film released close to 25 years ago, Forrest Gump, they say it's been updated for the times and for our milieu, and also with the local flavor. It stars Aamir Khan as Forrest Gump, as that runner who spans the entire country, and it stars Kareena Kapoor Khan, the female lead, opposite him. And here, for the first time, or most prominently, they've used a lot of de-aging in the film to show that 25-year-long journey.
Right. So Shilpa, this controversy you've put into context that this trend began on Twitter. Have the two lead actors, Aamir Khan and Kareena Kapoor, reacted?
Well, no, I had spoken to Kareena last week and asked her about this controversy. Once she had said that, the people who make these star kids as stars. So, why say, have a hue and cry about nepotism? Just don't go and watch their films. I asked her about that. And she said, that one cannot be clarifying every statement, and that if a film is good, then people are going to go and watch it. As for Aamir Khan, he hasn't given any clarifications of any sort, and he never does. But there is that whole Hindu-phobic sentiment that's been haunting him ever since that remark of Kiran Rao's, or his, where he said Kiran Rao felt unsafe to live in the country.
Right.
So that's controversy that's been following him since then, and it's just perhaps only that snowballed even more with the Sushant Singh demise.
All right, Shilpa Ratnam, thank you so much for joining us. Shilpa there telling us about what the controversy is around this film and why Kangana Ranaut is now weighing in it. That's all that I have. Ridhima is here in the studio.